Most Nigerians gravitate towards their emotions rather than facts. This is why the elites, as a minority, as an organized minority, rule over the unorganized masses. The masses, according to Friedrich Nietzsche, are the herd. We gravitate towards our emotions, our feelings, what is soothing to our ears, what is pleasing to our eyes and our skin. We don't like to suffer. We also fall into this fallacy of argumentum ad populum. Recently, I started seeing comments on my page, some of them saying, "Oh, sir, we love what you do, but in this case between Wike and the young army officer, we don't like the minister. Therefore, whatever he does, we stand against him." This is the idea. This is exactly where it's coming from. And this is why people need to separate themselves from the crowd. In most cases, if the crowd supports something, 99% of the time it is wrong and you have to reevaluate it. Even if it is right, don't follow what the masses are saying, because most of them only want to hear what they love to hear, what is soothing to them and what is aesthetic to their eyes. This is what they follow. Don't get me wrong, the FCT minister did not really cover himself in glory. He took it too far. But again, you can understand from his point of view. His boys on the field have been chased from the property, beaten according to him. This is why he had to leave his office, abandon all the work he's doing to go to the field. And he spoke out of tone. In fact, telling that young army officer on camera that he's an idiot, I don't support that, because you're not just talking to that young army officer, you are talking to the institution. You're talking to the institution that he represents. While he's on uniform, a commissioned army officer, you shouldn't have said that to him. But let's get this straight. A lot of Nigerians online are putting up these crazy, stupid memes online saying, "Oh, Yerima versus Wike." They love this idea of David versus Goliath. So they are not keen on looking at the substance. Yerima, the young army or naval officer, was enforcing an illegal order defending a private property, in quotes, that has been acquired illegally. And the FCT minister is basically the governor of the Federal Capital Territory, directly representing the president. So people say all these things that, Wike is, behaving like this and that. That officer and the ex-naval chief, that officer and his boss, the ex-naval chief, are both violating the laws of the FCT. They are trying to acquire property illegally and keep it. Them disrespecting the FCT minister is directly standing against the president. At a time period where we are hearing rumors of military coups, where we are hearing all sorts of rumors, the army doing exactly the same thing again. And most Nigerians have this nostalgia. They want to return back to the good old days of military rule. They want to go back to the good old days of colonialism. They are inviting America to come and bomb Nigeria. They want to go back to the good old days of slavery. And this is where we are today. We have to be careful.